Fuck out of here, fool. What's going on out there, family? My 1011 Showcast family. Welcome back. I'm your host, DJ 1011, with my co-host,
G. Dillon.
And we're on episode 21, man. Give us a round of applause. Oh. How you feeling, G? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's been a minute, but I feel great.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we back like we never left, man. You know, that's a week or so. You know, we miss y'all. I hope y'all missed us like we miss y'all.
Hey, man,
we're back in the place to be.
Every now and then, life get in the way.
You know how it go. You just gotta take a vacation or break, or you know what I'm saying. You might just want to chill and be a couch potato. But we back. We ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Hey, holiday season. You know what I'm
sir.
saying? You ready for the holiday season? You ready to eat good?
Oh, I'm ready to
eat
good.
Gain about 20 pounds and shit. Got to work it off.
Man, hope not 20, but I'm willing to give a couple up for the cause.
Hey, we got some nice weather right now, too, man.
Yes, we do.
You know
Yes, we do. It's like
60
60 degrees out there.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
I was ready to pop open the sunroof on my way over.
Hey, I'll take it. Take it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like no Mexico weather, but for 60 degrees for Chicago, man.
That's almost like a second summer.
And damn near the end of November, yeah, I take it. Man, speaking of Mexico, man, we had some crazy shit happening over in Cabo Mexico that a lot of people been talking about. This young lady, man, I know, man, you kind of spoke on, but we ain't really went into depth. Shaquille Robinson, recipe to Shaquille Robinson. She went over there with 6 other friends, couple dudes, and like 4 females. And the young lady wound up losing her life. And it's a bunch of mystery behind it. What do you think about that, G?
Well, just hearing their story, the whole thing stinks. Yeah. From the beginning, off top. You know, now here, they go down with this girl. They all supposed to be friends and partners and whatnot.
Right.
I think I was like listening to her mother. Her mother was saying that one of the guys, I think the guy who was shooting the video.
Talking about fight back.
Talking about fight back.
Yeah, I seen the video.
He's supposed to be like one of her best friends, been all over to the house eating food and shit.
Ain't no best friend.
You know, and they done left her down there. Talking about she dead and died of alcohol poisoning.
Who the fuck told y'all she died from alcohol poisoning? Y'all medical examiners?
And then, so now, you know, they get back. So the local TV station, I think, where they at, called down there and had...
So the local TV case, I know she from North Carolina, right?
Right.
So the North Carolina TV station called down to Mexico.
Right.
Just like investigators.
And they sent the death certificate up there, and they said shit about no damn alcohol.
I know,
but she had a broken neck.
Like, what the fuck y'all done went down? You gonna fly all the way I went to Cabo. Ain't no cheap ass trip, so y'all done went all the way down there to fight or whatever the fuck y'all did. We seen y'all fighting, one of y'all fighting her, and kill this young girl, and then bring y'all ass back. Like, who does shit like that?
It just don't make sense. When they talk about senseless ass shit, that's some senseless ass shit. I mean, all right, y'all hating on the girl doing her thing or whatever. Y'all, one of y'all or 2 of y'all or however many of y'all got some kind of beef with the girl. But y'all take her all the way to Mexico to beat her down?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because everything, all the video that I've seen that shows that's prior to that, it didn't show like there was no tension or nothing.
Because she didn't even have on no clothes. I didn't even realize that when I first seen the first video. I heard there's another one out where she said y'all chicks ain't naked yet. I don't know if they finna get in the swimming pool probably, or you know what I'm saying. You know what people do when they on vacation or younger kids, but then the girl beat up and she's naked. She ain't got no clothes and shit. Like you attacked her or whatever and slung her around. I seen her sling her around like a rag doll and. Oh man, I don't know exactly what, but like you said, the shit stank. It smell like some rotten fish.
It smelled like somebody about to get locked up. Possibly locked up in Mexico. Because they say the Mexican authorities are investigating as well.
Yeah, because that shit happened over down there.
It happened in their country. So now it seems to me, and I'm no lawyer, but that they can say that we have enough evidence to determine that there was a homicide, or that there, some shit went on down here, and they could ask for them folks to be extradited from the United States to Mexico. And it makes perfectly good sense to me that the United States would say, makes good sense to us, and send their ass right back down there.
Hey, they deserve it. If that's what happened, whatever come out, they're going to get to start singing like Patti LaBelle. Because the FBI's involved, like you said, Mexico's involved, United States involved.
Oh, yeah, somebody chirping
they probably
now.
already talking. Yeah, they probably already
somebody chirping right
They probably
now.
already got the pen pad, and as we say with they Pepsi and Italian beef, give me something to eat, can you give me something to eat? Writing shit down, but guess what? If somebody if it took for the people to come and get them for you to tell, so I still think you deserve some backlash too. Y'all done went down there 6 other. When I was growing up, I always thought if it was 7 of us and a couple of us want to do some bad shit, at least a few of us gonna be like, nah, y'all ain't doing that shit. Wait till I ain't around and shit. So for all y'all to do that and run back and nobody told, cause y'all did something to her. She had a spine, then y'all lied saying alcohol pour. I can see if y'all said she fell, we were drunk. She fell off something standing on the table. So y'all lied and said alcohol pour. So that right there let you know y'all down there did bullshit. You had no bed. And then she kind of hit me because I got a daughter 20. Yeah, this young lady 25, and my daughter's in college, and I always tell her, watch who you be around. Watch these parties you go to, like you telling your son too in college. Watch these people you be around. Watch these, because everybody ain't your friend. They be jealous. And I know at that age you kind of naive. You know what I'm saying? You be thinking, motherfucker, they smile in your face, and they be plotting on you. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want my son to be scary out here, but at the same time, I prefer, stick to activities on campus. You don't need to be riding all out off campus and all this shit. Bunch of people you don't know.
I'll say, especially with a bunch of motherfuckers you don't really know. You just met them like a couple months ago.
Last year, it was I can't remember what university it was, but a girl, the first night she down there, go to an off-campus party.
Yeah, they killed her. I remember that.
And they killed her. So, I mean.
Yeah, she went down that week.
The goal is to prepare your kids to be out in the world and to recognize what's going on around them, but that takes time.
Yeah.
I wasn't just at 18, 19 being able to be out at a party somewhere and be able to see when some raggedy shit is about to break out.
And that's why we be saying, like, parenting skills. That's your service as a parent to prepare them best as you can. We know they're going to go out and do some shit. Yeah. Ain't going to tell us about it, because I did some of the same shit. But in all, I knew better. So you want them to know, like,
because
I know if my daddy knew I was down here, he gonna talk a whole bunch of shit. You goddamn right and shit. So you know better. So that's all you can do.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
I tell them, I'm like 9 times out of 10, when something foul is about to happen, you can see it about to happen. You can see a couple over here fussing, and another dude
just looking at you and shit.
You can see it coming, and that's when you
making a beeline up out of that motherfucker.
Where's this next exit?
You need to be going straight to that motherfucker. No zigzag, no stopping you to the washroom. We use the washroom. We get the fuck out of here, G. We finna get the fuck up out of here. And shit.
You can see it, man, and I've been in situations when. You kind of the stranger and somebody.
They all
kind of want to kind of start.
Yeah, they looking like, who is this motherfucker and shit.
Yeah, and kind of make you the target. And
I've been in them situations too, and that's why you be hoping you can be with a motherfucker. Because if you go with me,
if
I do come back to your people alive or something, I'm gonna be damn near in a coma and shit. Ain't finna be. You done got killed or beat to a pope, and I'm sitting here looking like this shit. They gonna be like,
because we know them kind of dudes, right?
Yeah. He ran off and left.
Just run off and leave. He left me. I don't know what happened to shit.
Nah, I don't do that. Cause guess what? You gonna be fucked up. You come back without my brother, cousin, or something. He went with you, motherfucker. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. He went with you, motherfucker. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Especially if it's your people and all that. You better come back with my brother, my cousin, my sister, my girl, whoever. You better bring her back. Or if y'all both fucked up, I get it. They both fucked up. Yep. Ain't no they robbed her, robbed him, and you got all your money and they pistol whip him. Nah. we better come back the same way we left this motherfucker to get the shit. You know what I'm saying? Or halfway dead. But yeah, just watch who y'all call y'all friends out there, man. Friend is a, you know what I'm saying? We like to use bro and brother a lot, but you know, I just, it don't mean I mean it like that. I have very few people that I really consider brother like outside of my real brothers.
It was a long time before I really understood the significance of this. When I was in grammar school, we had this principal, and we ain't really like her too much.
Why y'all ain't like the principal, man?
Yeah, see, you know, we ain't like her because she was trying to make us do right.
Yeah, okay, it makes sense.
You know,
she's standing on her shit. Yeah,
she wasn't no bad lady.
She trying to make y'all do right, just like what you said.
She trying to keep our ass in order. So we did some silly shit, a bunch of us, and some kind of semi-disrespectful ass shit. And I was like, yeah, well, you know, these my friends. She's like, nope. She's like, these ain't your friends.
She's like, if I call your daddy up here.
She's like, these associates. She said, you'll understand later on what friends,
it took you a long time.
What friends are.
Yeah.
And said, you know, and when that shit clicked, I'm like, yeah, she was absolutely right. Absolutely right. You know.
So yeah, you got to be careful who you call an associate. Cause I know a ton of motherfuckers, but I rarely be with. You barely gonna see me with a bunch of dudes or four people in the car riding deep. I never liked that because I just always knew like everybody's not your friend. Just cause you can grow up with a motherfucker, see him every day your neighbor, but that motherfucker still don't mean you good and shit. You gotta the older you get, you don't know. That's why we do kind of fear for your son and my daughter at time because we know some shit they ain't. It gonna go over your head and some people good at manipulating people. So some shit you gotta learn on your own. I just hope it don't be detrimental. Right. Down learning, and you know what I'm saying? Because you hit your head on the wall and shit. Like, God damn.
Hope it don't cost them too much.
Yeah, my daddy told me that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I can know. That once you do see it, you can be like, damn, this is shit he told me about. So I feel so bad for that young lady. She was only 25 years old. I think they said she did hair, and she had a couple things going on for herself. She looked nice looking girl on the pictures and stuff. Like, she kept herself up. So I feel so sorry that she felt she was finna go down there and have a ball on vacation with some people that she called her friend. And this young lady lost her life. She wasn't even there a whole 24 hours. So time they got there, they done killed this damn girl. And
it just make it seem like that was the plan.
Yeah, to jump on her or whatever.
On this girl.
Yeah,
because they got some petty ass jealousy shit going on.
So,
but we'll see. Like we said,
we'll come back and visit to it. Rest in peace to Shaquille Robinson. I'm sorry that happened to you, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? So nobody had to go through that, especially at the hand of people they call friend. And one of the guys would have been like your best friend, her mom saying, eating and shit and talking about my sister. And he even brought her luggage back. What you bring her luggage back for? Like, you left her down there. I don't give a fuck about no damn luggage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, how you know, if that's your friend and it wasn't no bullshit, how you just leave her in Mexico?
Gee, we ain't going nowhere. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to call your people. I'm going to be like, y'all need to get down here.
Something happened.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be there. Whether you're alive or dead, I'm going to be there with you. I'm going to be there.
I'm going to call your people like, y'all need to get down here. Something happened.
Yeah,
I'm down here.
Just get down here.
Care about nobody else who leaving. I'm staying here and shit. You know what I'm saying? It remind me of the Menace to Society when they killed the boy and they rode off and left him. And Sharif like, I can't leave him here like that.
I'll stay here.
They like, he dead. Fuck that. He like, I can't leave him right here like that. And that's kind of how I am. You know what I'm saying? I would hope people would do the same for me if something happens to me out here. And that's why I try to put the magnify glass on people who I call my friend and try to see who I think could do that. I know you're a guy to do that. You want to leave me out there.
Absolutely,
I know that
man.
for a fact.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I hate it. I hate it. And I hope whoever did that, and I hope they all get in trouble to a certain extent, but whoever did, I hope you get life, rot in hell, whoever was the main corporate of that, because that shit is not right. And I'm sure some of them got kids and daughters. How would you feel if somebody did that to your child or your sister, anybody? That's not a good look, man. But you know what I'm saying? Watch you call your friends out here. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, G, the teacher, the principal told you, them your associate. Ain't your goddamn friend. So, man, rest in peace to Shaquille Robinson. I'm sorry it happened to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what else I was talking about? You know, we big on black community sticking together and things like that nature. the American Music Awards was just last week, a couple of days ago, maybe it ain't even been a week. And Chris Brown had a big performance that was supposed to be on that. It's supposed to be the 30th anniversary to the Thriller album. He's supposed to did a dedication to Michael Jackson. And I guess a couple of days before, they scrapped his performance. And he's saying that. I don't know why. Now, there have been a couple rumors. You know, Chris Brown had domestic violence and just some issues. But which been a while y'all asked him. He ain't had shit since y'all asked him to do it. But then people were saying they got a thing about Michael Jackson coming out. Some new Neverland shit that's supposed to reignite his abuse shit too. Like with the kids and shit. So they really never released a statement, but these are speculation that people have. And you had a lot of the black celebrities, Jermaine Dupri, The Game, the rapper, and they was like, all the black entertainers should have boycotted the American Music Award. What do you think first about them canceling Chris Brown and about us boycotting the American Music Award?
So, I mean, it's no secret Chris Brown got a history.
Yeah.
You know, and he was at a point where every few months seemed like he was doing some dumb shit. You know. But that being said, it has been a minute since you really heard his name.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, along with that, it's undeniable. Chris Brown is one of the great talents of our time when it comes to singing and dancing.
Dude, they asked him to do a tribute to Michael Jackson.
That boy could get it in.
Michael Jackson is one of the greatest, so if they ask him.
So now they done asked him to do it. He ain't had no beef. Like you say, he ain't had no beef or no bullshit going on since they asked him. Unless there was some other real reason, like you're saying, the potential that there was a conflict because some new Neverland shit is coming
like
out.
Surviving R. Kelly
and the American Music Awards didn't want to, get involved or be put on the spot with some bullshit like that. That's cool. I kind of feel, I don't know. They would have had to explain, and I guess if the American Music Awards could not come up with a legitimate excuse as to why they scrapped his performance, the other performers should have had a little something to say about that.
Yeah, they ain't. I ain't seen no statement. And Chris Brown said he don't know why. They just told him.
And then ain't nobody saying nothing. They just, that ain't no good look either. And I mean, and you thinking you can just do something like that and that you can just rest it on the fact that he got a history. Yeah, he got a history. But I remember somebody saying a long time ago, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future.
That's a fact.
Ain't
nobody perfect.
So this whole culture, everybody's only allowed just one mistake or these couple of whatever. That's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. And it's just getting more and more ridiculous as we move forward. And I just kind of feel like when some of these situations become so ridiculous, it takes credibility away from the real shit that's going on.
Right.
Chris Brown, he got a history and
but like you said, he haven't been in no trouble.
He a knucklehead, but
he ain't been in no trouble though.
He's having an opportunity, and he's kind of seemed like
Chris Brown's still young, a young dude.
He seemed like he's growing a little bit.
Yeah, he made a lot of mistakes when he was young. Chris Brown's still young. You know what I'm saying? So
I think he's making better choices who he hang out with. I think he's
just maturing, probably.
I think he's been humbled because there was a period, no matter how fucked up he was still like getting it.
Yeah.
But I think a couple of times he started running into some stuff that just got to be too ridiculous.
They get to taking that.
And they start.
I mean, we know he ain't broke, but they that money moving forward start getting a little lighter. It make you think. But that's why I wanted to ask you, like, if you was a performer, a black guy, a black artist or whatever, would you not have performed or would you not have went there?
I'd have for sure thought about it. They would have. I'd have basically said, look, we need to know what's going on because y'all booked this man. Undeniable that he's one of the great performers of his time, and he's absolutely appropriate in terms of doing a performance like that. And then all of a sudden at the last minute, you just ask him and you think that you can just do that to somebody do that to one of us, because it could be any one of us.
Oh yeah, it could be anybody.
And
That's
just do that, and then we just all right, Chris, we holler at you later. You know, no, y'all gotta say something. And I'd be like, I'd be like, I acknowledge the man has had some issues in the past, but he ain't heard his name mentioned in no stupid shit in a long time.
But this was my thing, like with it, like it's such hard, man, and that's why you got some people built for this type of shit, and everybody ain't built for the fight and to throw away like it's a rapper, a young lady. She performed on that with Cardi B. Her name's Glorilla. I don't know if you're super familiar with it, but I'm talking about she got on in like April and she had to perform. This is probably her biggest performance. So that's what I'm saying. Like, she's just really getting to where she probably could make a dent for her family and shit. So damn, do you throw away them opportunities if everybody walk out? It's like hard, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm
like, you've been striving for this all your life.
I like to feel like I have some principle that I stand on. I have my own personal code
integrity,
of ethics that I try to live by. But I ain't no fool either. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Man, it's certain situations.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's a certain dollar value that I'm probably likely to throw that shit to the side and move forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, hey.
I get that. And anybody out here talking that shit.
It's like, gee, do we get in the huddle? Hey, the game and Jermaine Dupri, I say, hey, man, I'm standing to lose a couple $100,000 or $1 million. Y'all gonna get together. I know y'all got it.
Right.
I'm all for y'all, but if y'all saying y'all can't help me and I'm gonna throw all this money away before I get on, so I'm gonna have to go in this motherfucker and perform.
So see, like I would hope. This is what I would hope. I would be like, man. I mean, I want to stand with everybody.
You see what I'm saying?
But I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just gonna stay kind of quiet, and I'm gonna see if I can just ride behind these other motherfuckers who on point.
Hey, look at your ass. You like
the game. He got leverage. He got a little leverage. Got a little juice. Jermaine Dupri. He got even more juice. Who else got a little juice? And so if I could just kind of just lay low and ride with them, maybe I can.
Hey, you hoping motherfuckers don't really look at you and shit, try to stand in the back and
shit. I'm hoping they got enough leverage
to know that.
To there's some negotiation.
You hoping they don't look back there and say, hey, G, what you got to come up here in front of the camera and say?
And then I'm gonna hope that they got enough leverage between them that the negotiation goes on, and the negotiation is that, this is gonna happen. Chris Brown gonna perform, and we all gonna perform, and then I'm cool. But I'm gonna stand backstage. I'm standing like a motherfucker. Hell yeah.
See,
but hey man.
But then what happened though when they get mad at you? Cause that's
when the on air shit come on.
Cause that's the type of shit.
I'm ready to go do my thing.
That's the type of shit when Monique got mad at Tyler Perry and them and shit. Like, well, y'all said the shit when we said that. They looking like, hey, motherfucker, I ain't say that shit. When the cameras and shit came on, she looking like, Tyler Perry, you did say that. They looking like, no, the fuck I didn't. And that's what I'm saying, though. We joking and laughing, but at that point, I just feel like I come to you, because like you say, I'm the type of guy, I try to look at all spectrums and shit, every angle. I'm the type of guy probably would have came to you. They call it glow. Big glow. I probably came to you glow. I know you just getting on. And I'm with you if you really don't. I know you fuck with us, but you got to feed your family at the same time, because I can't take care of you.
Right.
Or I got something we got a nice check for you, or can't take care of you, so I get it. Because you got people, they got bunch of fucking money, and then now they want you to throw.
They want
you made your money. You made your money and shit now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You got to look at all the people like, oh fuck that. I'm like, yeah, you saying that because you ain't in that fucking position.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I would like to think that if I was the one or one of the ones who on top, then I'm gonna go to them like, hey, look.
That's what I told you.
I've been where you been, And this ain't a decision that
If
you really got to make.
Yeah, if you don't really want to do this.
You need to do what you need to do for your career so you can get established.
Yeah.
I say this shit, this some veteran shit.
Exactly. That's how I feel. This for the vets to get in the front line like this.
This some veteran shit.
Come to me. If you want to do it, if you one of them type of people, you welcome to come out here on the front line with us. But I ain't going to think you supposed to. And you just really get now. Don't go out there. I ain't telling you to go out there and be like, "Oh, fuck Chris Brown." No, you still fuck with us, but you ain't really got to stand in the front, like you said, and speak about it.
But see, the problem. This is where the problem comes in. You got a lot of these motherfuckers who on top, who still thirsty as hell, and they don't want to give up a damn dime.
Oh yeah. But I kind of felt. Could like the game and shit. I fuck with the game, music and shit.
Oh yeah, the game's cool.
Sometimes he be, I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I seen him, he was right in everything he said. But as soon as I seen him, I'm like, if that motherfucker had the opportunity, his ass would perform. He ain't get no opportunity to perform up there, so he don't give a fuck no motherfucking way. Like fuck them people and shit. They ain't invited like the Super Bowl and shit. You see, he was mad when Dr. Dre didn't invite him to perform at the Super Bowl and shit. Now, if you was really one of them type of people, I feel you'll still be talking about the Colin Kaepernick. Like, fuck the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
But see this. Well, this kind of go back to another discussion that we've had in the past about motherfucking ego make them lose sight of where they really are.
Yeah.
So like he mad at Dr. Dre because he ain't go to the Super Bowl. Motherfucker, that's them icons up there.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't get like I'm like you. I fuck with the game.
I
fuck with
cool.
the game. But he ain't nowhere close to being no icon.
But he didn't diss Dr. Dre. He even said, he's like, oh, you probably didn't have me up there because you don't know what I'm going to say. Okay, you answer your own fucking question.
You gonna do some
you up there,
shit.
you're a loose cannon and shit. So you just answer your own fucking. But still, I'm saying, if you are for the black cause, the NFL is still the motherfucker who got rid of Colin Kaepernick. If that's what you stand on, but you wanted to perform at Super Bowl, if you could have benefited from it. That's how I feel like with certain people like him. I don't know. I know Jermaine Dupri ain't on that. But the game, that's why you can't be fucking around. You got to be the same type of person all the time. He'll jump on this side, dish, say I love you, I never. The next time he'll dish you and shit. You can't do that type of shit. Now it make me look at you, and you might have good intention, but now it make me look at you like, yeah, like that girl who's out of town. They probably show her certain shit, hated, had some argument about some petty shit. I ain't think you gonna kill me. Nobody never think that, but you be having them red flags like, I ain't going out of town with these hoes. These hoes be hating and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful and shit. But yeah, so if I was a veteran, like you said, I'd go to the young blood and be like, now if you want to stand with us, I'm going to tell you what it's going to cost you. I'll tell them. I'll lay it down because I've been in this industry for a long. It's going to cost you. If you ain't willing to lose that and get your family straight, I get that too. But if you want to stand out here, you're welcome and shit. But we ain't going to thrust you out here and shit because you got to get your bread. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't fair.
Yeah. So that's how I was thinking about it. Like, everybody can't afford to take that motherfucking hit like that. You can say, oh, you do it, but you got your motherfucking money. Like I said, unless y'all all gonna go and y'all kidding, y'all finna write me some checks out.
Hey, like I said, if I'm the young blood, I'm dipping and dodging back there.
That's why I said I'm with y'all, but hey,
my bobbing and weaving.
I can't go in front of this camera and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Nigga,
like
you know,
that.
you done work jobs long enough and shit, motherfucker be talking all that shit, rah shit in the locker room. So when we had that meeting and shit, you really, G, say what you said and shit. What? No,
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Exactly, motherfucker be looking like, hey, that's for you. That's why it made Malcolm X, Martin Luther King them so great, because everybody's not built for that type of shit. They knew they were gonna die. You know, they were telling people like, I know they're gonna get me, but I'm gonna say this shit regardless. And that's a special. That's why we look at them guys like we do. It's a special type of guy to do that type of shit.
Man, I've been on jobs, man, where motherfuckers get mad about some shit. And like you said, they be all in the locker room.
I'm gonna tell their ass and all that.
Cafeteria. And we should do this. So I say, well, there's only one way.
And go up there.
I say, all y'all go up there.
Yeah, you stand together.
If they don't meet y'all demands, walk the fuck out.
Motherfucker be looking at
you. And then motherfuckers start looking. I was like, oh, okay. So anything short of that, y'all need to shut the fuck up. You know, and go back and take y'all ass back to work.
You know what they be trying to do with that shit, though, G? They be trying to project it onto the motherfucker they know is outspoken and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them and shit, and they be hoping you be saying, oh yeah, and then they gonna stand back and watch you and see how. Nah, motherfucker, we gonna tell them I ain't gonna go up there. Because when I got a problem, I speak up for myself. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna speak up for all y'all. Y'all ain't saying shit. Now, if y'all saying shit, I'm gonna ride with you and shit.
So now in my experience, the loudest shit talking motherfucking ass don't never say shit.
In the background, that's what I'm saying. It's always the loudest
shit.
motherfucker in the background and shit.
So then you always had you'll have the people who are like send an email and say, oh, well, we were thinking this, and then you'll have some people like if they had like the big company communication, they'll say they'll like try to talk around and we're wondering, and then you had the slick motherfuckers. They behind the scenes. They trying to work on their shit.
They trying to manipulate you to say what they really want to say.
And then they in the back working on their shit and using you to help their ass.
You be like 10, 11, and I'll be like, I ain't say that.
I don't know why. Those people out there with that foolishness, I just really don't believe in any of that foolishness. And that new coordinator role, I really think I can help you out with that.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they pick you up on the board and shit, getting a promotion.
And now he all against you and shit. That's what I call straddling the fence and shit. Either you with us or you ain't. I can understand you standing in the background. We tell you we got this, but either you with me or you ain't, motherfucker. You can't be going to office. And now you on their side and shit. Now it's like, how long was your break and shit? He's like, oh yeah, damn, you the same motherfucker. What's taking a long break and shit?
It's always the militant motherfucker that when he get on, that motherfucker treat everybody like shit.
Like shit.
Motherfucker, you was 2 minutes late coming from your damn break.
Because he know your routine, because we used to do it together. That's how the fuck you know I was 2 minutes late, motherfucker. You know exactly where to come and find me and everything. What the fuck?
He know all the spots.
The fuck
he know
going
everybody
on?
behind.
Yeah.
He know all that. He could be coming to
You
get
infiltrated.
in front. I put the brakes on that shit.
Yeah, you infiltrated the system and shit, but nah. Yeah, so I look at all sides of the fence like that. You got to feed your family. Like you said, you can't just be walking off job. If you that type of person, you stand for that. Take a strong type of individual, because even me, I be looking like, y'all be like, somebody let's walk out this motherfucker. I be looking like, I don't know about all that. Like,
that shit always remind me.
I'm going to tell motherfucker, like, what's the plan, though? See, I got a plan after that. We going to do this, but what's the plan because y'all know they finna get rid of our ass. See, motherfucker go in there, and they'll be thinking about the consequences. I'll think about consequences. I'm saying, all right, so when we go up here, we walk off this motherfucker. We ain't got no union. They close them doors on us. What y'all get? Well, what's up?
Yeah,
before we go do that.
Next?
Well, we'll see about that. Nah, I can't do that.
That shit always remind me of my man in the Matrix. He said that, I want to go back into the Matrix. I want to have a nice steak dinner and shit. He's like, this steak. He's like,
it ain't the same.
I know it ain't real, but boy, is it good.
Yeah.
He was gone. That motherfucker so straight out. He ain't trying to be on that raggedy ass ship. He's dirty than the motherfucker.
You can say fuck the American
clothes.
Music Awards and all that shit all you want to. Your ass go back to the motherfucking projects and your ass eating a motherfucking like Tyson wings that's a long way from a tomahawk, motherfucker. And you be looking like fucking with Gina, man. Shit. And they straight as shit.
Oh yeah, you sitting there and watching that little bitty ass TV and shit.
And get what will happen? You get the call, now they gonna change their number on your ass. Like, motherfucker, I done went to war with y'all and shit. Y'all straight as shit. Y'all ain't gotta work another day of y'all life and shit. I need to work, so I get it. So that's why I don't be talking about, motherfucker ain't down for the guys. People do a lot of talking, though, to the time. Like I said, you only had very few people that were special individuals. You know what I'm saying? Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, them out. That's why we praise them so much and look up to them so much, because we know people ain't like that. You mean... Fuck this slave. I'm finna go. They catch me. And ain't too many motherfuckers gonna do that shit. So, man, because like you said, I even be looking like if it's gonna jeopardize my livelihood and how I feed my family or myself, you gotta think hard about that shit.
I'm like, man, I'm close to retirement. And,
yeah, you be like,
I got shit going on. I'm like, hey, man, I feel y'all pain. However... I'll be over here.
Like you said.
At my workstation.
Like you said, your question's supposed to be, okay, what's the exit plan once they get rid of it? If y'all ain't got no good plan that makes sense to me, I'll see y'all, man. Hey, I'll bring you some ice cream or something out this motherfucker.
I'll let y'all later. Shit.
Oh, you fucking, I can tell whatever, motherfucker. Because most of the time when it's motherfuckers like that, them be motherfuckers on the verge of getting out of there anyway. Now they know they finna get the fuck kicked out. they want to be like, oh man, you was fine when you was in the good graces. You want to talk about all this shit. You know they finna get rid of your ass anyway. Now you try to send me off to be on the outside with you. No, the fuck you ain't. So that's what we call another thing about watch your friends and shit. Cause they'll manipulate you like that and shit. Cause this old lady left him and all that. And he be, man, ain't you tired of being married, going in the house? You got a curfew and shit? No, it's fine. When you had one, you had a curfew. Now you try to send me off. No, the fuck you ain't. Shit. So, nah.
You be all out there in the street. Man, where my man at, man? Motherfucker at home with his wife.
Goddamn right. Shit. But yeah, you gotta be careful out here. And they bogus for Chris Brown because Chris Brown haven't, without an explanation. If they ain't get a brother an explanation, they wrong. They ain't got to do shit is there, but that's wrong. Because like you said, we got some kind of morals, and you don't do shit like that to people you got him all tapped in. He doing this rehearsal. He put his big rehearsal up. And you got me probably to cancel some other dates where I could have made a bankroll. Because he's a busy brother. And then y'all just say, we ain't doing it and shit. That's bullshit.
It boils down, it's a right way and a wrong way.
Yeah.
And that to just ask his shit like that and then have nothing.
I ain't said shit, yeah.
At
least that's what he's saying.
Cool.
I ain't said shit. So, but yeah, you can't do shit like that. Hey, another celebrity this just came out today. My man, they call Pretty Boy Blair Underwood. Now him and his wife, Blair Underwood a bad motherfucker with the women and shit. They don't call too many dog motherfucker Pretty Boy. He was one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Blair Underwood, he been in it for a minute too.
Yeah, and so his wife, 27 years, he got 3 children by. They got 3 children. They filed for divorce like 2 months ago. So today, he announced the engagement. The divorce ain't finalized. He announced the engagement 2 months later, and they said she was like his friend of 41 years. So, the big thing was they been fucking. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, shit, they may have been still fucking the whole 41 years. Or they really may have just been friends, and then once his marriage kind of fell apart or whatever happened in that situation, they kind of found themselves and decided that they knew enough about each other to want to do something.
Yeah, I can see our situation.
That being said, that's a bad look though. Y'all known each other 41 damn years. Y'all can't wait another month or two to announce that shit down. I'm like,
because she was on the red carpet and shit with him. So that's what you think, like,
even if you like announce that shit like on your way down the courtroom stairs after you just signed that shit, it's better than this.
So you think that was kind of sloppy in his?
Yeah, that's sloppy.
He was on the red carpet. He was on the red carpet. They talked to him on the camera. He like, yeah, my fiance and all of that shit.
And then you've been you've been married to this woman for 27 years, so obviously she at some point was cool.
Oh yeah, you got 3 kids. Once you have multiple babies by motherfucker, that ain't no mistake.
That just ain't no good look. What are you thinking?
Yeah, that ain't no mistake once you have multiple kids. So she had to be super special. She been around 21 years. Got three of your kids. So you just think the way he moved.
Yeah, that's
your announcement of it.
Come on, dude. Like, damn.
She said, "Come on, dude."
He obviously ain't run that by nobody.
So if you were the wife, would you feel a certain type of way toward the friend, towards him, or towards both of them?
Well, I mean, if I'm the wife, I'm feeling like that's kind of messy, and it look even.
But I'm saying
even if everything really is on the up and up.
But that's what I'm saying. Would you think they been fucking?
It just look messy, and it make us have to answer questions that we shouldn't have to be answering.
Yeah. Would you think they been fucking around though? Everything crossed your mind. Everything crossed my mind.
I guess probably if I was in that situation, I would probably be feeling some kind of way about it, feeling like that's probably why shit fell apart in the first place.
Yeah. Cause I kind of had a situation like that and shit. Motherfucker always, that's my friend. I don't look at him like that and shit. And then when we broke up, that's now her husband and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still be like, you probably been fucking this nigga, or you think of everything. Only reason I wasn't super upset because me and him ain't like we friends or something. Like, you done been around, nigga, and got introduced as a friend, but we weren't friends. Now, it'd be different if you my boy, like you, motherfucker, or something. We done did this show for, now my ex-wife is your wife and shit. Nah.
Yeah, no,
I don't like that shit.
That's way too messy.
Exactly.
Like I told you, I had that situation, with my ex, man. I mean, I guess I'm in a lot of ways. In some ways, I'm a little different than a lot of people.
Yeah,
I've never been the guy in and out of the same relationship.
Yeah.
You know, falling in and
Yeah,
falling
once y'all
back.
over, y'all over.
Yeah, once I'm done, I'm kind of done.
Yeah.
And even if down the road I might feel some kind of way, I just don't have it in me to be trying to go back. I just don't do that.
Yeah, I consider myself kind of secure. I ain't no super insecure. You know, we all have insecurities. I don't want my old lady sucking on this nigga and shit. Like, oh, I was fine with it, goddamn lie. I ain't finna tell you that shit, but or she going with her best friend, this guy and shit. Now, fuck you ain't going out of town with this motherfucker, but yeah, I think, like you said, the timing and just the TV and the divorce ain't even final. You talking about you engaged. It's like you waiting.
Messy.
It's like you was waiting in the wind for this shit.
Yeah,
like
and
soon we separate, me and you gonna get married.
So now, and then I don't get the whole announcing a divorce shit anyway. I mean, you famous, okay, but who really gives a fuck that you? That's when people
be thinking
who even knew that you were married in the first damn place, and who gives a shit about that? And so now y'all announcing that y'all getting divorced when y'all could just do y'all thing. Y'all got kids, so everything on the low. Ain't nobody gonna answer no questions. Everybody moving on.
Yeah, the kid.
I mean, he been in the entertainment business for a long time. But he ain't no A-lister, so it ain't like his people following him around.
Yeah, he like a C-list
trying
actor.
to figure out what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
So I don't even understand that. To me, all of that seems thirsty as hell.
You like me with that shit. I always tell a motherfucker, the people who matter, no. I ain't got, what the fuck? Fuck is y'all? You know what I'm saying? I always said that shit. People be like, oh, you ain't let me know you got a new car. The people who I fuck with know I had a new car. What the fuck? I supposed to come here and make an announcement and shit? Yeah, you ain't tell nobody you got a new car and shit. I'm like, the people who know who I fuck with, they know. Trust me.
Yeah, so now you announcing some shit that you really didn't need to announce to begin with. Now you announcing some more shit that make the first shit look even messier.
And now you gonna get mad when motherfuckers get the question.
Now you mad when people asking you questions.
You know, motherfucker be mad they business.
And to me, that's just me. That's just some thirsty ass look at me shit. I ain't been in the limelight in a minute. Any news is good news.
Maybe maybe he gonna think that'll get him a role in a movie or something.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah,
and that's what that shit look like. Because the divorce shit ain't get enough attention.
Now you double
so
back.
So now I gotta make it look messy as shit.
And you don't know what motherfuckers. You never know.
That's what it looked like to me
with these people. But yeah, if his ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife, or even if his kids, man, his kids can be mad because you got to look at all that shit.
And if that's the case, his ex-wife probably ain't mad because she like, yeah, that motherfucker do need to get on a little bit because he need to be sending some bigger checks to the house.
Depending on how old the kid is, or she can be one of them things like, I've been knew y'all fucking anyway. Like, I'm a fool and shit. Because sometimes people be knowing, like, you just confirmed it, motherfucker. I've been knew you fucking with this bitch or whatever, or this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we be having that reservation anyway, like, yeah, okay, motherfucker. And then we see that, like, because now your kids could be mad at you too. Like, you disrespecting mom and shit. You know, we fathers and shit, but don't nothing rule that mama more than anything. You know what I'm saying? So,
no.
They be like, oh, motherfucker, you put my mama out here bogus like that. So, it's messy overall, like you said. And I'm like, who the fuck got to announce a divorce? I mean, you know, eventually motherfuckers see me like, nah, I ain't seen 10 with his wife in the free time. And then, you know, eventually you probably be like, well, we got a divorce, motherfucker, once they keep questioning you. But I ain't got to be making no announcement and shit.
Like if it's people that you see fairly regularly, you know when something going on.
Yeah.
Because this is what I had, what I've seen in the past. You start seeing her. And she happy as hell. And then whenever
they dress different, they act different,
smiling and shit, bouncing and shit.
Yeah.
And then when you see him, he always look like he been sleeping in his damn car and shit.
So you be like, hey, something going on.
Like this motherfucker been sleeping on the couch in his mama's house.
I don't know what's going on, but something's going on. This shit, you be
it ain't in his favor. and that's a dude that usually has completely underestimated how much care this woman been taking to his ass.
Yeah, and vice versa. Vice versa, too. I've seen women, they think they supposed to have that. Like, I tell you, women think they supposed to have the same fucking lifestyle, man, or whoever. No, that was a benefit of being with me. That's why I don't like some of the shit to quit. I know I be against some of that shit. Like, yeah, you deserve some, but you don't deserve to live the same exact way where you ain't got to even be working and shit. Like, I got to keep going out here working, providing the same exact lifestyle. No, that's the benefit of being with me. You ain't gonna have the same exact lifestyle. But like you said, you gonna like, you been sleeping on the couch a couple days, motherfucker. Like, they gonna be like, ever since he left that motherfucking lady, or ever since that lady left him, motherfucker ain't been looking good, man. Shit, yeah. You know, gonna be like, that one of the worst thing ever happened to him or her. You know, I done seen it though.
I done seen, man.
I done seen it.
See, you know, they coming in and usually when people start having some problems, you can see that little tension between them.
Oh yeah.
And so then you know, and I'm nosy as hell anyway. And
we all out to a certain shit.
And so, I mean, I don't ask nobody no questions.
Yeah, you just be looking like.
I be noticing that shit. And then you see, then all of a sudden, you don't see them coming together.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. And then next thing you know, you see her, and she ear to ear, bouncing like 1,000 pounds been lifted off her shoulders.
Dressing different, a little more revealing clothes.
Walk in and he like, looking like shit ain't going so good.
You be looking like, everything cool at home, man? Oh yeah, everything never better, brother, never better. Like the movie and shit. You looking like, nigga, ain't shit. You ain't never better, motherfucker. Got you tired of jacking off, motherfucker.
You like, yeah, that motherfucker cooking for you is some real shit, ain't it?
Hey, that's funny as hell, cause like you said, we all know it's just such thing. I don't never ask nobody they business, unless you my gag guy or something. But I can see, like you said, ain't crazy. It's like the Cheetahs van. You got to call the Cheetahs van for your old lady. You know, if you already got that far to got some investigator, you kind of know, motherfucker, already.
You remember we had this discussion one time about the value that people place on the shit that they do.
Yeah.
And the lack of value that they put on the shit that the other person does. All you gotta do is just let her stop doing the shit that she does for a couple of weeks, and you add that to your plate, and then you come back and talk to me. Yeah, about how valuable that shit is. You know
you're going to get a lot of phony motherfuckers. Oh, ain't nothing and shit. Hey, soon as you close that door on you, that motherfucker be crying like, God damn, I done fucked up. That's that pride. That's what we call pride. A real motherfucker going to tell you like, hey, I fucked up G.
Oh, you know, like, dude. Motherfucker, you don't need to be telling me. You need to be telling her.
I'm finna go get my wife back. And then when you go to that motherfucker, open up the door, dude go open up the door. What you?
Motherfucker with your robe on and bacon grease on his face.
Like Coolie Eye. What you want, motherfucker? Honky? Let me tell. What you want, honky? What the fuck? Keisha there? Ain't no motherfucker Keisha there.
This boy got a big ass sandwich and shit.
Yo sandwich. Hey, that's my sandwich, man.
He's still eating this shit.
And you know it'd be a big motherfucker, so you ain't finna run up on him too tough.
Damn dog laying next to him, and all happy. Everybody in the house happy.
Hey, Butch, don't you miss me the dog growling at you now? That's my motherfucking dog. They turn. Every motherfucker get you. So, hey, better be careful what y'all do. Blair Underwood might be like that and shit. If you see Blair Underwood ball this time next year, you gonna know why. Because he got a head full of hair. Right? Yeah. So if you see him ball, you gonna be like, yeah, G, that motherfucker fucked up. That motherfucker went ball all of a sudden, this shit. So, but yeah, it was kind of messy, probably how he went about it. And yeah, it gonna make a motherfucker feel like y'all been waiting in the wins for this, or y'all been fucking. Y'all might not. You might have cried to her.
Like I say, it all might be on the up.
But how it look?
But it just looked it look either just silly and messy, or just look like he extra thirsty to get some attention.
And some people don't care what people think. So if you don't care what people think, don't get mad when they be studying on your motherfucking page talking shit. You know, because motherfucker be out, motherfucker need to mind their business. This is our business. You made it our business, so we minding our business, motherfucker.
Well, DJ 1011, trust me. After this conversation, I'm sure I'll give that shit no further thought.
You gonna think about no more. You see, listen, G said, you see, listen, acting. Hey, man, don't be talking about Bloodwood and shit.
No, you said that. Don't be putting that shit on me. Bloodwood be getting reaching out in our damn comment section.
I gave him the letter, but you were like, ain't like he an A-list actor.
Same shit.
That motherfucker trying to get out of that same shit. Like, ain't no motherfucking paparazzi found that motherfucker around. So he like, hey, look at me. And motherfucker jumping this shit.
Man, nobody out there get two shits about him get divorced. He announced it like it was Tom Brady and Giselle getting divorced.
And he engaged again. And by the way, I'm engaged 2 weeks later. 2 months later, whatever the fuck. Hey, you a silly motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna be fucking with you and shit.
These people out here doing that silly shit, man.
Hey, but especially old motherfucker. He ain't no young.
Making me make fun of them like that.
Especially he an old motherfucker. He ain't no young buck. So I expect that.
He been down there for a minute.
I expect that from the young folks and shit who want attention. But you a young buck, man. You sitting up there want that attention and shit. Talking about, oh, the greatest thing ever happened to me. That's what he had a whole little speech and shit. Talking about the greatest thing ever happened to him and all that shit. But like I said, we see that motherfucker ball next year around this time, motherfucker. We know you fucked up.
He was kind of Wayne Brady before Wayne Brady.
Yeah, he was one of them kind of guys.
He's kind of the square kind of good looking guy.
Yeah, he sure was.
You know, Wayne Brady funnier. You know, Wayne Brady's really funny.
I guess Black Underwood won't be coming on here too soon.
Oh man, look. Hey man, you know, you're more than welcome, man, to come and explain. And you know, maybe I'm completely wrong.
Niggas ain't coming and explain. Fuck y'all, nigga. Y'all F-list ass podcast. What the fuck you gonna get mad? That's how you know when the motherfucker mad and shit.
They trying to assault you and shit.
And we be laughing just like we laughing at that shit.
Yeah, I ain't doing this shit for fun, man. Go ahead.
You silly motherfucker. Hey, the moral of the story today, man. Don't we let people send y'all off for shit, man. Don't let bless send y'all. If you see some people, man, don't too much fun to you and shit, watch these people, man. Be careful when you be around them, call them your buddies and friends and all of this shit. And you know what I'm saying? We in this together like the American Music Award. But, hey, I can't be fucking up my money for y'all this shit. Your motherfucking pockets, all four of your pockets fat and shit like little baby, 4 pockets full. And I'm sitting over here like, man, you got me? And now you got like you don't know me and shit. Nah. So
shit, the game. He might be a little thirsty too. Shit, he was it last time he had an album and shit.
He had an album, but it didn't sell nothing. 50 Cent was talking about him like a motherfucker.
And then I ain't even seen him in no movies lately.
That's what I'm trying.
They done ran out of thug roles.
That's what the fuck I'm trying to tell you. Like a motherfucker like the game. I don't know what to take it if he just mad because he ain't on that motherfucker. He try to send you out with him and shit. You gotta be. That's the shit I'm talking about. You gotta be careful who's saying it. I be like, who the fuck told y'all let's boycott the thing? Kanye West, Kyrie Irving. You be look like, oh, them motherfuckers out already. That's why they tell you that shit. You gotta be careful who the fuck that shit come from. You can't be just jumping up, talking about, let's get the fuck out of here. And when you get on the other side of the door, you see all the motherfuckers out here.
You done gave motherfucking A-list of knuckleheads and shit.
Even if they ain't knuckleheads, you gonna go out that motherfucker, you gonna see all the people, though, who's already out. That's what I'm saying. When they was making all this money and shit, they ain't say that shit. I ain't saying they ain't got a good call now, but when you get on the other side of the door, before you ask these questions, you gonna go out there, motherfucker, you gonna see motherfucking Colin Kaepernick, he already out. You gonna see Kyrie Irving, you gonna see Kanye West, Monique, and you gonna be like, y'all already was out, y'all sent me off, motherfucker. Hey, and that's what you gonna say, G. You gonna be like, these motherfuckers sent me off. They was already on the other side of the door and shit. So that's why you gotta be careful, man. And they might have good, but you already out, motherfucker. Let me make that choice. Don't try to send me off and shit. Let me get some money like y'all got.
You know, not like Jermaine Dupri or somebody like
that. Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying. He ain't really got no reason just to be saying that.
You can feel a little bit better about that. But he strike me as the kind of cat that would go to the young fella and be like, hey, man, this shit really ain't for you.
Yeah. You know. And that's what I'm saying. You gotta, we always say, who told you that shit? You always got to say that.
Oh, really? That's the first thing I say. Oh, really?
Who said we're going to walk out today? And did they get to tell you them now? You like, I ain't with y'all on that, dog. And you might tell them if you think he a cool young guy, like, hey, don't let TNO send you off, man. Them motherfuckers always on some bullshit. Man. Let these motherfuckers send you off, man. Fuck up your generational wealth.
I was working at a job one time, and they had a layoff. So the way they did it was everybody had to meet at this off-site place. And they had a line, and they gave you this envelope. You open the envelope, and it tell you what room to go to. So then you go to the room. It's 2 rooms. So now, first thing you do when you go in the room, you looking at, oh, shit, that motherfucker's in here? That motherfucker's in there. You looking for all the fuck ups.
Yeah, the fuck up. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? You know exactly what the fuck up. So then.
So like the first 2 or 3 motherfuckers you see, they fuck. You're like, oh. Fuck.
So you see exactly what I'm saying.
I'm like, oh damn! I just bought a new car.
I might,
and shit.
yeah, I might be here with the fuck up, motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to go over and get a loan for my daddy and some shit. I'm all fucked up.
And you go in there with certain motherfucker, you be like, oh yeah, they ain't even get rid of this motherfucker. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful. Go ahead.
And then he say, oh, okay, that motherfucker straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker cool. Yeah, that motherfucker, I don't know. And then you know who's not in that room. You're like,
damn, I know he a top flight worker. Where the fuck he at?
Whatever. Like, damn, what? So then they come in, they give you the news and shit. Then you like, then your thought
this
is
some
like,
real shit.
Then your thought
this
is
ain't
like,
just nothing you saying.
Your thought is like, whew. And then you like, damn, what did that motherfucker do? He must have did something. So now you trying to figure out what these other motherfuckers
You be like, I'm
did.
safe and shit. Now you trying to figure out what this motherfucker do, but it be anxiety behind that shit like a motherfucker. Man. Yeah, cause I mean, they did that to me at the job and shit. They would reorganize the positions and shit. I was like, I know I was the kind of, you don't be knowing for sure if they gonna ask your ass, but like, man, I got a kind of, you try to think about all that shit the other couple years. Fuck this up. I did get smart with what you call. You get to think about all that shit. Like you say, you be like, I bought a new,
me on my phone.
And you be like, I bought a new car. Shit. So you get to think. So when the motherfucker tell you, they okay, every motherfucker care about their money to a certain extent, unless you already got a bunch of it, and you still want money. $1 million is $1 million when you give $1 million up. The motherfucker be talking about, oh, that ain't nothing for him. $1 million, $1 million. So motherfuckers still think about that. But.
Oh yeah, because like the motherfuckers who like pension eligible and shit like that.
Yeah.
When they get in the room, they be mad to the motherfucker.
Yeah.
They ready to get that little buyout and hit the road and shit.
Exactly.
They be like, oh god damn.
So you got to be careful who you going to war with.
They be like, who I need to curse out to get out of here.
Yeah. They ready to get the fuck out of here. You be like, this motherfucker, he close to retire. He got money and shit already. He don't give a fuck. You going with me, G? The hell no, shit. I need my motherfucking job. But yeah, you got to be careful. I done made it through. Made it through a couple of them in my work life. Because you a good guy. 9 times out of 10, you know if you want a fuck up, you already know it. So that's what I'm saying. Before you even go in the room, you have the people who know they're a fuck up. They try to send you out. Man, if they get saying something we don't like, we should all just walk out. No, motherfucker. You on the final. Hey, you on the final already, but you ain't finna trick. Hey,
they caught you smoking in the bathroom.
But G, they the trick.
You fucked up a batch.
But G, they trick certain motherfuckers like that.
You late every other day.
Nah, you ain't gonna trick me like that, motherfucker. I'll be like, nah, this motherfucker finna get out of here already, G. Try to send us off and shit. But you finna get out of there. And see, I'm total, like you said, I got morals and shit. Even if I know I done fucked up, I'll be like, hey, man, go on with your job. Cause bro, they finna get rid of my ass anyway. See, I'm that type of guy and shit. I ain't gonna try to drag you with me and shit. You know, I'm like, bro, they gonna get me.
With my own consequences.
Yeah, I'm be like, bro, they gonna get me. So, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be trying to stand with me and shit. I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But how many is more fake and phony motherfuckers in the world than real motherfuckers? So, as long as you know that out there in Showcast land, you'll be all right. I hate that the world like that, but that's how it is. Shit.
I mean, that's
why the world fucked
up. The way
it
go.
Yeah, that's Janet Jackson said that's the way it go, man. Way love go and shit, man. But you know, that the whole moral is, like I said, just keep your motherfucking eyes open. Stay off the motherfucking phone all day, walking with your head down. Keep your ears and your eyes open and shit. Some of y'all too fucking woke though. Look at the camera. Some of y'all too motherfucking woke and think everything a conspiracy and they motherfucker out to get you and they motherfucking racist. You take your ass to sleep because you too motherfucking woke. Some of y'all just be, everything is, no, you a fuck up. That's what it is, G. They'll fuck up. Some motherfucker don't know how to look in the mirror and say, I fucked that up. Like you said, if your wife leave you or something, you had a baby. I don't know why she left me. Motherfucker, you know why she left you, motherfucker. Motherfucker came up to her job. Motherfucker brought a baby up to you. Talking about you don't know why she left you. You know how the fuck she left you, motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah, please.
Fuck up.
I have never felt like any relationship that I've been involved in that went bad, that
you just clean.
That I was completely scot-free of any blame.
Ain't nobody just scot-free.
And then you have to have some awareness to understand yourself. Like, I know I have a past, and I've tried to work on this, that when shit get a little touchy, that I can talk shit, be kind of passive aggressive and say little fucked up shit. and try to get under somebody's skin and whatnot.
You dirty bastard.
And and that ain't cool. That ain't cool, and so I understand that, and I've tried to curb that shit,
like you said,
in intense situations and whatnot.
But you want the man can look in the mirror and admit your mistake.
But it hasn't always been like that. When I was young and stupid like everybody else and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't really had that kind of realization, particularly in the midst of some of that chaos and shit. That
and like you said, that's why you try to lead guys under you, your children, your younger guys. You try to lead them the right way. Like, hey man, I made that mistake, bro. Go home with your old lady. Don't be listening to this motherfucker. We finna go to the club and stay out. You grown and shit.
I used to hit him, you know what I'm saying? And always the motherfucker who ain't got no dude, ain't got no girl.
Yeah.
Talking about a motherfucker hand packed or some old shit like that. Motherfucker.
That's what it be every time.
I'm hand packed. You're damn right.
Cause other motherfucker always tell you, hey. Like on Goodfellas, that was Goodfellas, and they were like, hey, he went with old girl, and all of them went to their house and like, hey, you better take your ass home, man.
I'd be like, yeah, tell Helen I said hello.
They were like, hey, you got to go home, motherfucker. He looking like, fuck that. They looking like, nah, this bitch you with, she ain't on nothing long term. Go home with your motherfucking wife.
I'm like, so you telling me that I got this woman at my house, nice and warm, probably wearing some cute ass drawers.
Drawers, motherfucker call the women shit. You're an old ass nigga. Somebody women drawers.
It's some food up in that motherfucker, some movies and shit. But in lieu of all of that, I should be out here hanging out with your motherfucking ass.
You got me, who live in this little ass apartment. Hey, barely got a car. Need a ride to work every other day.
Roaches in the kitchen and shit.
Roaches in the kitchen. Now I'm gonna go over here and spend the night.
Dirty ass toilet and shit.
I'm gonna go over here and spend the night. And then he might not let you stay in that dirty motherfucker. Now you on the street.
I suppose you're hanging out with your motherfucker watching the game and shit.
Now he on the street, and guess what he gonna do? Guess what that dirty motherfucker gonna do? He gonna be like, yeah, that motherfucker G Dillon fucked up. Guess what he gonna do? Keisha, you all right over there? I know you and G going. Now he trying to get you. Now he trying to get your shit.
Either that, or he had your shit all fucked up, and then as soon as he get on, that motherfucker fall off the face of the earth.
That motherfucker be
more. That
motherfucker be more about the nuts than you ever was and shit. You be like, this motherfucker changed his number.
Oh man.
Hey, don't let people see y'all out, man. Hey. We gonna get ready to run. We gonna keep y'all all motherfucking day, man. We had some more stuff, but we gonna come to you every week. So we had some more stuff we gonna discuss, man. But we ain't gonna keep y'all all motherfucking day. What you gotta say, G?
Yeah, we had a couple more things to bring to you, but we catch y'all on the next one. It's been a joy today. Been a minute, so glad to be back. Love yourselves, love one another, treat everybody like you want to be treated. And I'm G Dillon.
We gonna call this motherfucker Dr. Love. I always talking love yourself. Nah, I'm with him though. Love yourself. You gotta love yourself before you love anybody. And I'm DJ 1011. And we ain't gonna hold you no longer. We is out of this. Biatch.